Alright, now we're going to go ahead and go over to the order estimates, and this is part 4 on T5 version 5.20. We're going to go to the order estimates. In fact, I've already got it open down here, so I'm just going to go here and go to it. Now, we can set the customer's language over in when we set up the customer. And if we do set that to something, when we pull a customer in on a invoice or a quote, it'll automatically pull in the customer language and enter it in this field right here. Now, if it's not in there because the customer was already loaded on an earlier invoice, you can always just come to this deal and select which one you want for the customer. This comes in real handy because regardless of which language that you're using the program in, you may have customers that have a preferred language that's not English or not the language that you're using the program in. And so you can, print the invoices or email them to them in the language that is more preferable to them. And this is a big plus because, we just live in an era where you've got to be able to do this. So anyway, we've got this information right here for our demo customer. And we're going to go ahead and print, and we're going to come up here and show it with invoices. And you'll notice that the invoice is in French here. Now, like I said before, can't guarantee that every one of these translations is spot on. So if you see something off, please notify us. We'll investigate it and see about correcting it in a future update. Now, if you print that out or email it to them in a language that you don't understand, and you want to go ahead and have your own copy, you can always come up here and say, if you're using English, just select English, print it, and save it off, and it'll be in English, so you have a copy of it in English. We're going to go ahead and set her back to French. So, we've got that. The other thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, when you hit the print button now, it automatically recalculates everything on the form. And I know that sometimes when you get in a big hurry, you might come back in, you throw a couple more shirts on, you go to print the invoice out, you forget to recalculate, and so the invoice or the quote is incorrect. Now when you hit the print button, it's going to go ahead and recalculate it before it goes over to it. The other thing that I wanted to do is come into here, and let's kick this out, and we're going to go into here. You notice earlier that we had set up this particular one as being a customer in Canada, and so here is our GST and QST on here. Now you'll see it says non-imposable, which basically means non-taxable. And so if we come in here and we kick off the non-taxables, and then we recalculate that out, then when we come into here, if we pop over here, we're going to actually start seeing some tax figures in there. And tell you what, just to make this a little easier, I was going to kick it over to English, but we're already in here. But now you can see the taxes as it would be for a Canadian customer. So basically what's going on with that right there. We'll pick up over in the product catalog and some other little things here in the coming up videos.